Okay, welcome back to another video. I wanted to tell you guys how I went. I played a tournament and I did pretty good. Actually, I came in second place. And what I want to share with you guys is something that I was doing during the tournament that it seemed to help a lot. I did really good. My swing felt really good during the tournament. The only problem obviously was in the putting. I wasn't putting very well. But that's another subject. What I wanted to share with you is my swing, what I'm doing, and I think it's just I was in full control of my irons and my tee shots. And let me just explain to you what I've been doing. I've been working with this for about a week, and basically, like if I hit a pitching wedge, I feel like I have like full control of my swing because I just take it back right here, and if I check my slow-mo, it's just right there. It doesn't go way back past parallel. Let me show you. So I got a pitching wedge. It feels really easy to control. Flag right there, slightly to the right. Okay, something like that. And what happens is, as I play with my longer irons, like my 7 or my 6 iron, then instead of doing the same thing, I just my swing starts to collapse. So I take it back here, and then it just takes it. I overswing, and so that's what I've been doing. And I lose a lot of control, more than distance, just control. So what I did in this tournament, I felt like I was just taking it back, just like my pitching wedge, like right here. That's how I felt, and I was just much more consistent in getting to the green, just placing the ball really well. So let me show you. So I'm gonna aim a little bit to the right because there's a car there, but 6 iron. Okay, so basically what's happening, I just feel much more control, and then the same with a 5 iron and everything, you know. So I think that's major in my swing. I've been trying to do this for about a week, like I said, and it's really changing my whole game, because whereas before, you know, I felt like I had no control of my 5 iron. I was just trying to get it up there, you know. Now it feels like kind of like a pitching wedge, you know. It feels like I can actually put the ball where I want, simply by just controlling my backswing. So now basically the drill that I'm doing is I'm grabbing like a pitching wedge and then like a 5 iron, or I'm grabbing even a 52 and then a longer club, and that kind of gets me into a mindset where I have to just take it up here and don't go all the way down over here. So like here I have a 52, and with a 52 it's just really easy to, you know, I can't literally overswing with a 52. So it makes me, it sets my backswing really good. So I'll do this, 52. Nice and easy. And then I grab the, like a 7 iron and try to replicate the same thing. And I tell you what, it really works. You know, like if I check my the slow-mo, you can see that I'm not overswinging anymore. So same thing there. This is a 7 now. I'm just getting the feeling that I have a pitching wedge or a 52. Same feeling, and that feels great. I mean, just full control of my shots. Okay, so again, I have a 9 iron, no, a pitching wedge. But one thing though that I want to make sure I tell you is that it's not only like shortening my backswing that I'm doing. I am stretching it more. So kind of like I'm feeling like it feels like nowhere stops right there, but not in a way that is like, oh, okay, it's just right there. No, in a way like kind of like extending it, and like, okay, it's not, it can't go more than that. I don't know if that makes sense, but because if I just do it like just turning and making it short, it doesn't work like that, because then I'm over here in my backswing instead of being right here. So So I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, I have my pitching wedge again. So I feel like I'm extending it. So extending my arms really good. That's beautiful. Okay, so I felt like I'm just extending it, like right here. Instead of before, what I did is like I didn't extend it, but I just went back like this. So then I grab a 7 again, just to get in the nice transition from a pitching wedge to a 7, but trying to feel the same. So there you go, now a 7, same feeling. And actually I can like feel, I can actually place the ball now. There's the flag right there. Okay, that's really good. That's exactly the line where I want it. So cut it a little fat, but it's perfect. Even if I catch it a little fat, because I'm extended, I think it's just, it goes right through. So okay, so for me this is something major, because I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere with my swing, you know, because before I was working on doing this, doing that, and every time I go either play around or play a tournament, everything kind of collapses, or I don't do as well as far as swinging. But now I'm really excited, because it's the first time that I actually felt like I had full control of my swing, that it was up to me, and simply by keeping it short, you know. And I think this is a breakthrough in my swing. Now obviously I need to work more on my putting, because unfortunately I was getting it to the green, but not close enough to the flag where I was like 3-putting. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting a 52 and then a long iron, even a 5-iron, but I'm just switching. So I'm no longer doing the just, you know, doing just my 6 irons, 5 irons, 3 hybrids. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm kind of switching. So I always hit one, like a really short club, 52 pitching wedge or even 9-iron, and then a long club. So I'm kind of alternating. And I think that's really helping me in kind of get into the mindset of my swing has to stop right here and not go all the way back, you know. So whereas before, like I just said, I just grabbed to do my 52, pitching wedge, 9, 7, and then when I got to the 7, I started overswinging, but I just kept going, and then 6, overswing, and then I kind of like just consolidated that swing, just ingrained that swing, where my shorter irons I didn't overswing, and my longer irons I kind of overswing. Essentially I had 2 swings, one with my short irons and one with my long irons. So, and I think that wasn't good at all. So okay, so one thing that I want to make clear is that I'm not trying to teach or tell people what to do. Definitely I'm not a coach or anything like that. My purpose is just to share what is working for me, and I feel like that could actually help other people that are going through the same experiences. And a lot of times I put videos out there that where I kind of share my swing changes or something that is actually working for me. So it's just to put it out there, and maybe to help somebody else that is doing the same thing, basically. So in this case, this is something major in my swing, because I've been dealing, you know, I've been struggling with an overswing for a long time. So I kind of feel like it's not there where I want it yet, but I kind of feel like I'm making a lot of progress. So okay, so now I'm gonna grab a 9-iron and then a 6-iron, and again it just feels like I'm taking a really short backswing. Yellow flag there. Okay, excellent. Felt really good. Now I'm gonna grab my 6-iron and kind of have the same feeling. Okay, that's pretty good. And one thing though you want to make sure is that you rotate though, especially with your longer irons, because I think what could go wrong is like if I keep it short right here, but if I don't rotate, I'm not saying overswing, but if I don't rotate fully, then you can easily come like over the top. Okay, so again I'm gonna go from from a 9-iron to a 4-iron, and I'm gonna share this view. 9-iron is feeling really controllable. Okay, that is a beauty. Nice. Now I'm gonna go to a 4-iron, which normally 4-iron is much more difficult, but I'm just gonna keep the same thought in my head, like I'm hitting just a 9-iron. Obviously I have to add a little more speed, but just try to make it nice and easy. Okay, that's beautiful. Nice. I lost it a little bit to the right, but just barely. Okay, so now I'm gonna go even more. I'm gonna do pitching wedge. I'm gonna go 3-wood, you know, just to make it even more difficult. So pitching wedge, which will feel really, I mean, I know for a fact that my backswing is short on the pitching wedge. So okay, and then 3-wood, same feeling. This is where it gets a little more difficult, I think, but I think if I put my mind into it, you can get the feeling, the same feeling, as long as I rotate. Okay, that's not bad. And then I felt really, it wasn't a great shot, but I felt control. So ultimately, I think, you know, even if you don't get a great shot, but it's still in line and controllable, that's going to be much better than overswinging, getting a nice shot, but hitting all the way to the right or to the left. So that's my point, and I think that's why I did really well, because I felt like I was controlling. I had control over my swing. So for me, that works. Short back swing, but extended at the same time, and then releasing it. I have to work on the release part better, because I think I'm holding back there. But if I do that, I think I can definitely, my swing can go from, like, you know, from this to that. So hopefully. Okay, so that was just a quick video I wanted to share with you on what I'm working on and what actually is working for me, and it's working really good. Obviously, like I always say, this, you know, swings just keep changing, but I feel like if I can keep it short there, I feel like I'm gonna have a better chance of scoring more pars and birdies, and we'll see in the next tournament if I can just improve more in my putting and hopefully finally break 80. So anyways, I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, but definitely I would recommend, obviously, or some of you that have the overswing, I can definitely tell you that there is more control when you shorten your backswing. So anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time.